Hey guys, this is Casey Nelson coming at you again with another ADC guide, and today we are going to show you how to play Caitlyn, the Sheriff of Piltover. She currently, in my opinion, is one of the top 2 strongest ADCs next to Vayne. She's just so good in lane, she has such good range, and she's just a really fun champion to play, especially if you're just starting to learn ADC. So, this person's asking me, who do I want? And I shall say Janna. Because Janna and Caitlyn are very kind of the pub stomper of the moment right now, just because Janna's shield is so strong along with Caitlyn's range and harass. So we'll go ahead and go over everything there is to know about Kate, her runes, her masteries, the spells, the skills, and kind of some tips and tricks I've used to get where I'm at. And currently I am a Diamond 1 player, and I was ADC for Team GGLA, and we were a Challenger ranked 5s team, and I've been playing ADC for about 3 years, so I hope I can impart some of my knowledge over the time I played this game to you, and hopefully you can learn a few things just to win you a few games and climb that elo ladder and get out of the spot you're in if you're stuck. So we'll go ahead and go over her runes here. This is the basic rune setup I choose for all my ADCs. I go red physical damage runes. I have 2 lifesteal quints and then 1 physical damage quint. I choose armor yellows, and then I choose magic resist per level blues. And the reason I do that is the lifesteal gives you a little sustain in lane. You don't have to go back to base as often. And the magic resist per level is you're not too worried about AP early in the game, but late game when they're diving on you, it's nice to have that extra magic resist that you get when you choose the per level versus the flat. Because the flat will give you more up front, but the per level will give you more end game. So that's how I like to roll there. 21-9-0 on the masteries, 21 in offense, pretty standard stuff here, and then 9 in the defense side just because of the hardiness. Come here. Hardiness, durability, and veteran scar. It's going to give you a little more health, a little armor so you can trade in lane. For some ADCs, if you want to spam your abilities, you can go 9 in utility for the meditation and mana regen and maybe extra duration on the buffs, and mastermind to get reduced cooldown on your summoner spells. But we're going safe, we're going defensive and smart, not trying to get too crazy, but we just want to have a nice solid build, and that's what we'll do. And as far as the spells go, everybody runs flash, that's not even a question. Make sure you pick it. And then barrier, I prefer barrier over cleanse, but it just depends what they're running. You know, this actually might be a good game for cleanse. We'll see if we got it in time, I'm not sure. But they had Var's ult, they had Sona ult, they had Zed ult. I mean, it takes a lot for me to go from barrier to cleanse, but in this situation, oh, it didn't change. I would recommend going cleanse because you have Nasus, slow, could get ugly. So you look at this and you want to make sure there's no funny business as far as their summoner spells. You see Nasus has teleport, ghost, and he's going to be top lane, so you always have to be aware of him. Sona has ignite instead of exhaust, so they're going to be a very aggressive lane matchup against us. But we do have Janna and exhaust, and we do have her shield. And with my barrier, I think we can survive a 2v2 engage. We just got to pick our spots correctly. We do have really good range in lane, and that's why I love Caitlyn during the early stages of the game. Is you can harass really well, you can poke with your Q. And Janna ult is just going to let you engage and trade with the enemy, and you're not going to take damage because you have a shield, and they will take damage because they do not have a shield. So we'll go over that once we get inside, and we'll go over kind of what the nuances of playing Caitlyn, but I like her a lot because you can first pick her, and there's not really a counter to her right now. She does have her E, which gets you out of most sticky situations, especially Jarvan ults. You can just net over the little cataclysm he creates. And if you're first picking and you don't want to get counterpicked, Caitlyn's a really good choice. So we are looking at this fight. Zed's going to dump on me. Evelyn, you got to be aware where she's at. And Sona Varus will be in the back. Depends where Nasus is at. Nasus. But we do have pretty decent peel. Janna's really good at peeling. She has her tornado, she has her ultimate, she has her shield, and she has exhaust. So if she plays right, I think we can keep me alive in the back. And as ADC, that is your job. Just stay alive in team fights because you're going to be doing the most of the damage. So you don't have to two-shot their ADC and risk being in a bad position. We're just going to stay in the back, attack what's in front of us, and just deal the damage. So we'll go over her skills here real quick. Her passive is every 8 basic attacks, she does an attack that does bonus damage, and it's 250% damage versus a minion, 150% damage versus a champion. So you'll know, and when you're in a brush, that counter, instead of 1 basically counter per hit, it goes up 2 counters per hit. So you get your bonus damage move a little quicker. So if you're in a jungle fight and you have the luxury of staying in a base, here we go. Boop, boop. Oh, not good. I'll just go back, no big deal. So you see how I took 2 shots in that brush? Now I'm at 4. If I would have took 1 more shot, it would have gone to 6. 1 more shot would have been 8, and I would have got that bonus damage. So something to keep in mind, and it's nice and lane because once you do have that headshot up, your gun will start shining. Kind of, you'll know it'll be like a little shiny little gun thing going on, and you want to harass then as well because you're doing just even more damage. So what I like to do is have a headshot up. I like to have a Janna shield, and it does a lot of damage. But no harm done. We didn't waste any summoners. They did ward Tribush. They warded Tribush. These guys are out for blood, I can tell. And then her Q is just a basically skill shot nuke. It goes through all the targets it hits, and it does less damage the more targets it hits. Her W is her trap. Basically, you can have 3 traps at once, and it gives you momentarily vision wherever you place the trap. And if they get snared, it gives you vision of them and holds them in place. E is her net, and it knocks you back. As you can see the arrow. Whatever way that arrow is pointing, you'll be knocked back the opposite way. It also slows them as well. So there's a really cool combo we'll do to get some nice free damage. I call it my EQ combo. So we have headshot up, try and do some harass. Nice. So again, we're not trying to get too crazy. Sona is a very aggressive support, so we just can't get too crazy too fast because she can put out some deeps. Make sure that Janna's shield is up. So I got the shield up, got the go ahead, and we're back, right? We're not trying to get too greedy, just a hit and a Q, and we win that engagement. Boop. So does that have health already? I love it. Oh, and shield. Shield's kind of the trumpet, right? Tells you that you can go. But I don't want to focus Sona too much because Forest is the damage dealer. So we'll take what we can get. We don't want to force anything. Whatever they're giving us, we'll take. Looks like there might be an enemy jungler here. So we'll just play it safe. We'll go in the bush. So trap, nice and easy. You have 3 traps at once, so I like to put like 1 in the bush, 1 in the bush, maybe 1 in tri-bush. If I'm pushing, I like to put it at the base of their tower. So Janna's away, so don't get too crazy. Just wait for her to come back with her shield. Okay. Sona's away, so we can dodge that Q, dodge that E from Vars. Janna is probably my favorite support right now with Caitlyn, but Sona's also really good because she can give you more health. And then Soraka is good if you're just learning and just want to learn and stay alive. But Leon has a ton of CC. I don't want to fight. There's a lot of CC, a lot of CS here. So I'll level. I max Q first, but the first 3 levels I'm getting 1 each. And if you want to be really annoying, you put traps in the middle of the lane. That way they have to dance around it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna E towards them there. Notice how you can E away or you can E towards them depending on which way you point the net. Alright. So we did burn a flash out of Varus, which is good. Little victories here. We'll put a trap in lane. So we're looking good. Janna is low, so we gotta be careful because she does have Ignite. Team's playing well. Now we just CS in. Got the headshot. Boop. Ooh. Money. Caught the money shot. We'll try and get an EQ combo out. but we just want to play smart. We're going to max Q again. So we're going to auto E and then Q. We can get it off. Alright, come here. Oh, I didn't think I was going to hit her with my with my E. Basically, I should have keyed right away and it would have got pretty good damage on Sona. Trying to hit Varus here. There we go. So we're going to start showing our dominance. Varus is showing he's out of mana. But Sona does have pretty good sustain for Varus, so it's a little harder to just zone them out. But we're starting to flex our muscle a bit. Okay. We're dodging, we're good. When you have these stacks on you, try and dodge Varus' abilities, because if he hits, he's going to do bonus damage because they'll explode, and we don't want to do that. So far, a good battle. We'll trap here. Again, if their jungler comes and we need to run away, those traps will save you more times than you will realize. So got the shield again. We're going to harass. Not too greedy. A few hits. We know Varus does not have flash, so got the headshot up. You don't want to sacrifice CS with headshot. We'll go in the brush here, and I know it's warded, so wow. Well, you're bad. Boop. Okay, who is our jungler? Eve? Okay, we'll go back. We almost have enough for BF Sword, so we'll get that one ready. Yeah, we don't have any vision on Eve, and you always have to be aware of that. So we'll go trap here. When you place your trap, it does give you a tiny bit of vision for a brief time, so it's nice to use that if you're chasing somebody and you need that last hit, but they're in a brush, or you don't want to face check. Ooh, someone's getting a little aggressive. You want to face check, but you can scout before by placing a trap there. And I don't know where Eve is at. They're kind of playing like a little aggressive. You can kind of tell if Eve's here by the way that they're playing. If they're, all of a sudden starting to creep up and putting pressure on you for no reason, chances are they have a third person there ready to fight. So it's hard to tell. We don't have any ward coverage at Dragon, which I prefer ward coverage in 2 spots. Try Brush, which we have, and then Dragon. If you have those 2 spots warded, you will be fine against all the non-Eve, basically junglers. And you can be aggressive, you can zone people out. So we just want to push this again real quick and go back and buy. So we'll E away. Boop. So the nice thing with E is it almost acts as a mini kind of poor man's flash. You can E up the ledge here. Oh, I'll show you. There's a lot of places you can E and E safely. It's like you can E over the ledge here. You can E from the dragon pit right here. So if you want to solo dragon but not let them see you, you can E from here into the pit, attack, E out. When you're on the race here, you can E right through here. You can E up the ledge here. So a lot of places. Baron pit, you can Eve. You can E into and out of the Baron pit. So that's a skill that you kind of get used to and learn as you go. So we're gonna go for Infinity Edge first. I had enough to get BF Sword, but if I did not, I would get Vamp Scepter instead. But I'm pretty comfortable with this matchup. But if you're just starting out, going Vamp Scepter is a very safe choice. Oh, got them both. So we're gonna push this lane just because Caitlyn's really good at pushing lanes, and we do have lots of damage with BF Sword and boop, boop. BF Sword and Janna Shield. So Eve is well, we don't know where Eve's at, so we're gonna EQ, See, that's how you do it right there. The net will slow them enough, and if you press Q right away, then it's going to hit them. And that means you get knocked back, so they can't trade back with you, and you put down a pretty substantial amount of damage. So we like that. You just probably hear. I'm able to get a kill. We have Ahri coming, so we're just going to put on some nasty DPS. Shield, 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 shield. Oh. I was trying to get a shield from... Oh, Jana. Whew! I could have survived, but I didn't think I'd survive from the ignite, so... We got one. That's cool. I should got 2 for 1. I'm happy with that. Next thing we do, we can do a couple different things. We can go boots 2, we can go pickaxe. Honestly, let's just go with Vamp Scepter. It's a smart choice. It's not too greedy. I'm not trying to get IE too fast, and I can sustain in lane a little more. Because who knows, if I had Vamp Scepter, I may have been able to lifesteal and my life back. But also, if I didn't have BF Sword, I might have had the damage to kill them. So hard to tell, but we got 2 for 1, and that's a victory for us. So I thought Ahri might have got there a little sooner, but because I had my ultimate ready to go, but we can't complain about what happened. So 2 for 1, we're at 5-1. Let's try and harass Sona a little bit here. I think E's here. Yep. We'll just E away, nice and safe. Don't get... Looks like they're pushing. We do have Ahri coming in hot. So, we have our ultimate. So our ultimate is just a long range snipe. Will help. Boop! There we go, baby. There we go. Always be paying attention to the map. We're going to E towards Vars. And we'll... Oh, there we go. Okay. We're going to hit move. Lay a trap down. Maybe she hits. Maybe she doesn't. Oh boy. She's diving. Oh! Nice try. Pop my... I'm trying to stay close to Jana. I did get the shield. I do see Eve. I do see Eve. Oh, I think she flashed for it. Okay, well. Wasn't a bad engagement at all. I don't have enough room for my pickaxe. What to do? Do you sell the pots? Overall, we did get 2 for 1 there. We got Zed and Sona. I'm on the wrong end of these 2 for 1s here, but anytime you can take 2 for 1, you take it. I'm going to go boots 2. I want to keep the health pots, and I'll buy another ward. Here, another health pot. So buying wards is crucial just because this is solo queue. Your support's not going to be, you know, a pro level support all the time. And anytime you can help out, give your team vision, know what's going on. Information is the key to winning. So see if Aurelia can take care of business. And let's see if we can't get red there. That will help. So Vars is pushing the lane pretty hard. We're missing out on some CS, but that's okay. We'll get them back. When you're doing Lizard, be in the bush. You're going to get your passive up faster. Okay. We like the word Tribush. I don't know. They might... Okay. Oh, wow. I underestimated everything about that. It was kind of a greedy play, but maybe we get 2 for 1. Again. Sona's looks like she's going to be dead. Ahri's going to kill Varus. Boop! And we get Dragon. So, I don't know if I'm doing this on purpose or what's going on here. But okay. I'm sorry, health bots. You must go. I need to buy my pickaxe. I don't know if it's by design or what. I knew Zag was coming, and they just blew everything on me. They blew 2 ultimates, and of course they had nothing left in the tank. So, it's probably better to wait for your team, but hey, I knew it. I was baiting. Total bait. So we got 2 for 1 again. We got Dragon, and it's very important to get Dragons and Towers. That's much more important than kills because you get team gold, And team gold translates to better items late game or even mid game, and the better items you have over them, chances are you're going to win that fight. It's just by the nature of how items work. So let's get our CS back up. We're almost even with ours. And he went Bloodthirster early, which does give him an early power boost. However, later in the game, I feel Bloodthirster falls off, and IE is much better with us. So we'll take the tower, no big deal. We'll play the trap down just in case, and also we're practicing how we're doing it. Oh, fall into the trap. Now you're at 60% health, but you get it back real quick with your Bloodthirster. So we have good ward coverage. We are safe to be doing what we're doing. Except if Eve comes, it could get ugly. So I'm going to go back. I don't know where Eve is at. She is top. I saw her on the mini-map there. I'm going to EQ Sona. Oh, she was moving. She's the squirrely one. But learn to use your EQ. And because in team fights, you are going to use that as well to get away from enemies. And if you just E and don't Q, you're just missing out on damage potential. So stay in the bush here when you do these golems because your passive goes up twice as fast. Come back. I like how I'm the 3 deaths on my team. That's awesome. But I just like to say I'm a contributor to the cause. So W for vision, they're not in there. I'm happy. Just to play safe, we'll put a ward there. Okay. Sona's middle, and we're going to push this tower. I'm going to push this tower, then I'm going to show you some spots where you can E from, because we have a pretty solid command of this game. So, so if you're fighting, and you're like, oh no, I'm getting chased, and you're right here, you can go to this ledge right here. You can E over, like that, and you can do that exact same thing. I'm going to go help my team now, in those spots I showed earlier. So, signal that you're coming, the cavalry is coming. See if we can't, oh no, we're gonna get slowed, that's okay, not too worried about it. Barrier bait, baby. I love the barrier bait. Okay, we are, I'm gonna Q just to clear the waves. Oh, the plays. Definitely agree to play by Ari, but whatever. I'll take it. I am I'm aware of the ness. Aurelia is just a boots 5. She's cray. But I like cray peeps. Alright, so we have enough for IE. Makes me happy. My damage power is now very big. And I'll show you again how you can... If you're in a fight and you're like, oh no, I'm stuck, oh no, boop, you can go away. You can go exactly from here to here as well. It's been a while since I've done that one, but we'll get there. So Infinity Edge, we'll go Zeal next, which will lead us into Fam Dancer and then Last Whisper. After you have Infinity Edge, Fam Dancer, Last Whisper, you can choose to go with defensive item, whether it be, in this case, Randuin's because they have a Z, or a GA, it just depends. And then one thing I want to hit on with my ultimate is a lot of times you want to snipe last hit with your ultimate, but chances are if you're doing that, oh, boop, boop. Speaking of ultimate, that was awesome. We're going to go net next, and we're just going to push mid. So when you have your ultimate up, you don't always want to wait, especially in lane phase, yeah, you probably can get away with it, but you want to use your ultimate early, and here's why. If you wait to use your ultimate late, chances are you've already either won the fight or you're not getting the maximum value out of your ultimate, because they have like 10 HP left and you use your ultimate that does, 600 HP. You're kind of wasting it. I know it can secure a kill, but what I like to do is use it early in team fights. That way you get the full damage out of it. Okay, we'll do that. You get the full damage out of it, and if you hit one of their squishies and it brings them to 75, 60% health, then that's just going to make, they might have to back or they can't be in the fight as long, who knows, and that's just going to give your team a better position to win. So We're going to E towards her. And maybe we can get the kill. Nope, we got it close. So, solid game overall. Again, my score doesn't necessarily reflect the play that I had. My deaths did come with 2-for-1s, and we got Dragon off of one of the 2-for-1s. So we definitely created a really good, I guess, board state with the play. Oh, and we'll go, boop. We'll lay the trap down. Oh no, don't fall in that trap. Does it happen again? Does it happen again? We'll just poke. We'll just poke. Yeah, we'll just poke. And we'll get one last kill at the end. So that's how Caitlyn works. Caitlyn can be very intricate with learning to place her traps in the middle of the fight or before the fight. But if you're just starting out, she's really good to learn, and she has a really high skill potential. So that's it. I'm going to be doing a 4-part series on each ADC, and so there will be more Caitlyn coming in for you. And if you do like what you see, or you have something that you can let me know I can work on, please let me know. And just like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm going to continue climbing back to Diamond 1. I took a break for 3 months, and every 27 days you don't play, you get knocked down a tier, I believe. So I was Diamond 1 one morning, and the next morning, well, 2 months, 3 months later, I'm Diamond 4. So climb back up, but we'll get there. And Caitlyn's awesome, guys, so thanks for watching.